Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hand.
You hear that? That is the sound of masking. It is the #1 reason your mixes sound amateur. I mean, frequencies fighting for the same space. What's good, everyone? It's me again, Coinx, and you're welcome to CoinxDaProducer. Today we are looking at Waves Curves Resolve. Now you might be thinking, another unmasking plugin? I already have Trackspacer, but I read the manual so that you don't have to. I found one feature buried in the settings, the steady mode, that actually makes the difference from everything else on the market as we speak. Let's resolve some conflicts with this mind-blowing Waves Curves. So at its core, Curves Resolve is a frequency unmasking tool. This plugin listens to one track, let's say your vocal, and automatically dips the frequencies on another track, maybe your instrumentals or the melody, just to create room so that your vocal doesn't clash with your instrumentals. Just the same thing Trackspacer does, okay? But like I told you, this plugin has a particular feature that made it a lot more preferable when compared to Trackspacer. I mean, in my own opinion. But before we jump into that demonstration to show you that, let's talk about the sidechain setup. And in this case, I'll be using FL Studio. But if you want me to make a separate video on showing how to do it in Ableton Live or Cubase, let me know in the comments below. So the setup is standard. The first thing you need to do is to put the plugin, as you can see on the screen, on the music bus. And as you can see, I routed all my instrumentals to the channel 2, okay, which is the bus 2 in the mixer rack. Then the next thing is to route your vocals to the sidechain, and once that is done, you instantly see the blue lines. That's the plugin carving out spaces in real time. But I'm not going to leave you just with this theory. Let's have a quick demonstration. Let me show you exactly how I do it for clearer understanding. So on this channel here, I routed every instrumentals here. They are all on channel 2. Hold on, let me make space for that. So as you can see, channel 2. I routed all of them to channel 2 on the mixer rack and call it instrumental, INST. Now, after that, you take your lead voice to channel 1 or any channel of your choice. As you can see, in my case, it's in channel 1. Then on that channel 1, just come over to the channel 2 where the instrumentals is and where you've already inserted the plugin, and right click and choose sidechain to this track only. Then after that, we need to set up the plugin, and all you need to do is to come over to this gear icon here, click on that, come over to this other option here, then you will see this processing section. Click on that. Make sure you enable this stereo aux in, this one here, enable it and choose the Vox. As you can see, it is properly routed. That is why you're seeing this channel labeled Vox. So click on that and you're done. Then we'll head back, and at this point, when you now play an audio, at the top here is listening to the instrumentals, which is in channel rack 2, and below here is the main vocals. Now let me demonstrate that.
Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like question. No answers come, just the feel.
And one good thing about this plugin is it has a very simple UI, something very easy to understand, nothing complex. To the topmost section here, you will see this option to upscale or change the size of the UI. And if you go through it, you see you can as well access the manual to read more about this plugin. And to this section here, you will see this icon here labeled BYP. This is actually to monitor the audio coming in from the sidechain. So here is the filter to roll off the lows and the highs based on the settings you are going for. and to the left here is the tilt to tilt the frequency, and at the center here you can see this learn button to analyze and learn the sidechain information, and below it is a feature to hide and review the sidechain analyzer, as you can see. Now when you come over to this section, you can see hovering your mouse on anything shows you on this window here. So when you place your mouse there, you can see, so activating this shows or hides the crossover and associated band controls. Now to this section is actually an adjustable kind of frequency bands to help you determine the area you want the sidechaining or the docking to affect. Below here is the control knob. So this knob controls the overall intensity of the frequency carving and unmasking. Here is the option to choose the element you're targeting. If you are focusing on the vocals, you select it. This is the output level, and this one is the input level. Below here is the limiter. You can see the panning knob. You see the balance. You see the auto makeup. And this is the dynamic section where you set the attack, release, and then with this interesting feature here called precision, which we'll hear shortly. So it's basically it. Now let's go through the whole feature one after the other as I preview the track.
Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hands. Sometimes I take it out when I'm alone. Turn it over like a question. No answers come, just the feeling of your hand.
And as you can see, it came with some simple factory presets you can try out. But I must tell you, this is the type of plugin you have to experience it yourself. So as of the moment I was recording this video, it was available for free, but only for 48 hours, which I believe by the time I upload it, it will no longer be available. So if you're lucky to get it before that time, try it out and share your findings. And if I missed out on something that is important in this plugin, please let me know in the comments below. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, share your honest thoughts, subscribe if you haven't, and most importantly, turn on your bell notification so that whenever I upload videos talking about tools, both paid and free, you get notified. And if you want to check out super interesting free plugins that are really changing the game in the music production community, make sure to watch the playlist on the screen right now. As always, stay creative, stay focused, and bye for now.